Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we are having discussion of the questions. Chapter 2, The Adventures of Toto, and up to question number 3, we had already discussed. Start with question number 3, beta. Gurasis.
Question number 4.
Yes, beta, question number 4.
How does Toto take a bath? Where has he learned to do this? How does Toto almost boil himself alive? Toto took a bath by first checking the temperature of the water. Then he would put one foot in the water, then the other, until he was in the water up to his neck. He would take the soap in his hands or feet and rub himself all over. Toto almost boiled himself alive because one day, when a large kitchen kettle had been left on the fire to boil for tea, Toto decided to remove the lid. He found that the water was just warm enough for a bath, and so he got in with his head sticking out from the open kettle. The water began to boil. He continued hopping up and down for some time until grandmother arrived and noticed him and hauled him out of the kettle. That's how he almost boiled himself alive in the boiling water.
Yes, very good. This question cannot be given in 30 to 40 words because it has 3 parts. And if it is to be divided into different parts, then it can be covered in 30 to 40 also. Okay, because it has 3 parts, so it will go a little long question. How does Toto take a bath? Where has he learned to do this? How does Toto almost boil himself alive? मतलब कैसे वो बात लेता था, उसने कहाँ से सीखा, और कैसे एक एग्जांपल हमें दी गई है जिसमें कि वो ऑलमोस्ट अपने आप को बॉइलिंग सिचुएशन में ले जाता है, मतलब इतना ज्यादा पानी बॉयल हो रहा होता है और he was helpless to come out. So you have to explain all the 3 parts. The inventors, when grandmother gives him a large bowl of warm water for bath, he first tests the temperature with his hand, then gradually steps into the bath, first one foot, then the other, until he is into the water up to his neck. Once comfortable, he takes the soap in his hands or feet and rubs himself all over. When the water becomes cold, he gets out and runs quickly to the kitchen fire to dry himself. He has learned to do this from the author. One day, he mistook the water. You can change the paragraph with the question also. As 3 parts are given, you can change the paragraph here. One day, he mistook the water kept on stove for tea to be the water for his bath. He entered in the water. When the water began to boil, he raised himself a little, but finding it cold outside, sat down again. Toto felt the heat of the boiling water and continued hopping up and down for some time until grandmother came and saved him. So he almost got himself boiled alive. Question number 5. Yes, Parneet Kaur.
Why does the author say Toto was not the sort of pet we could keep for long? The author said that Toto was not the sort of pet they could keep for long because they were not well to do and could not afford the frequent loss of dishes, clothes, curtains, and wallpapers. So, they grandfather sold the Toto to the Tonga driver back because he was not the pet the author could keep for long.
Yes, Toto is a mischievous monkey. He troubles all the animals in the grandfather's private zoo. He has also caused a lot of loss to the family. Grandfather and his family are not well to do, not so well to do, and cannot afford the frequent loss of dishes, cloths, curtains, and wallpaper. Therefore, the author says that Toto was not the sort of pet we could keep for long. मतलब वो ऐसा पेट नहीं था कि जिसको वो ज्यादा देर तक अपने घर में रख सकते, because they were not very rich, not so well to do, कि वो बार बार नुकसान जो हो रहा था, कभी कपड़े फाड़ रहा था, कभी वो डिशेस तोड़ रहा था, कभी कर्टन्स फाड़ रहा है, कभी वॉलपेपर को डिस्ट्रॉय कर रहा है, तो इतना लॉस वो सहन कर पाते. They were not so rich. That's why the author says that Toto was not the sort of pet we could keep for long. मतलब ज्यादा देर तक वो नुकसान इतना सहन नहीं कर सकते थे. Okay. Now after this, they have given you one question that is a general, and we have discussed in the beginning of the chapter before starting. Do you have a pet? Is your pet mischievous? And share your experience about that. We have already discussed. Now I want to ask some of the more questions for this chapter so that we can have the revision of this chapter today only. And after this, we'll start with the revision of the other book. So tomorrow you will come prepared with chapter number 1 of your book Beehive. Okay. And we'll have discussion on that chapter. Please come with the reading. Otherwise, you will not find any problem. If you read the chapter again, you will find out the problems. You can bring your problems and doubts here to discuss. Now, those who are raising hand, one by one, you will get the turn. Yes, quickly raise your hands. I'll give you the questions. Let's discuss some more questions about this chapter only. Yes, Anshu Srivastav. Yes, beta.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta. The question is, who was Toto and how did Toto become a part of grandfather's private zoo?
Toto was a mischievous monkey, and when the grandfather saw Toto tied to his feeding trough at Tonga drivers, the grandfather understood his emotions that Toto is not happy here, so he decided to have Toto in his private zoo and purchased him from the Tonga driver in 5 rupees.
Very good, very good. Toto was a little red monkey who lived with a Tonga driver as his pet. The Tonga driver tied the little monkey to a feeding trough, and the poor monkey never felt at home there. At home means comfortable. Grandfather was fond of animals, and when he saw the monkey looking so much out of place, he bought the monkey from the Tonga driver and added the little fellow to his private zoo. Coming to the next question. Yes, raise your hands quickly, beta. Come forward. Earlier, there were so many students. Yes, Chahat beta. Listen the question carefully. In what ways Toto's tail served as a third hand? In what ways Toto's tail served as a third hand?
Yes, ma'am. Toto's tail served as a third hand. He could use it to hang from a branch, and it was capable of scooping up an delicacy that might be out of reach of his hands.
Yes, Toto was a pretty monkey with a long tail that added to his good looks. His tail was useful to him in a lot of ways. Toto could use his tail to hang from the branch of a tree or to swoop any delicacy that might be out of reach of his hands. Yes, next question. Raise your hands quickly. Gauri beta, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
From whom was Toto's presence kept a secret and why?
From grandmother, the Toto's presence was kept a secret because grandfather already had bought so many pet animals that grandmother would not be happy if grandfather brought another monkey.
Yes, Toto's presence was kept a secret from the narrator's grandmother. You have to mention from the great narrator's grandmother. Grandmother always first, when grandfather brought home some new birds or animals, she did not like the idea of having pets at home. So grandfather decided to hide Toto from her until she was in a particularly good mood. Okay. Next, Ishita Kapoor. Ishita Kapoor,
Yes,
beta.
ma'am.
Give a brief description of grandfather's private zoo.
Uh, Grandfather had kept a lot of animals in his private zoo. Uh, all the animals would compromise with each other and live with each other in a very friendly way. They would not fight with each other. And in the chapter, there are two animals mentioned from his private zoo. One was monkey, and the second was a donkey, and third was a tortoise.
Doggy? Doggy
Yes,
was
ma'am,
this?
the donkey.
Donkey. Okay. Grandfather's private zoo was like a big cage in the servants' quarters. Where it was? It was in the servants' quarters. The zoo had a number of grandfather's pets who lived sociably together. Sociably means एक दूसरे से मिलजुल कर प्यार से रहते थे. All the animals lived in peace and harmony. The animals that lived in the zoo were tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a tame squirrel, and for a while the narrator's pet goat and donkey Nana. Here you have to mention about all the animals and the birds. There were tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a tame squirrel, and for a while the narrator's pet goat and a donkey Nana was also there. Here, yes. Next question. Yes, coming forward. Raise your hands quickly. No new student. Those who are raising hand, they have already answered. Parneet beta, have you answered? Did
Ma'am,
you
I
get
have answered the back exercise question.
today only?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next one. Ankit. Beta, quickly raise your hands, come forward, those who have not got the turn. Those who have already answered, lower your hand. Lower your hands if you have already answered. Neat beta, lower your hand. Hiteshri, yes beta. Hiteshri.
Yes, ma'am. Good
Where,
morning, ma'am.
good morning. Listen the question carefully. Where did Toto live when he was finally accepted by grandmother? And who was his companion there? Where did Toto live when he was finally accepted by grandmother? And who
Yes,
was his companion there?
yes. So when Toto was finally accepted by the grandmother, he was given a comfortable home in the stable, where he had been had for a companion the family donkey Nana.
Yes,
On Toto's first night in the stable, grandfather paid him a visit to see if he was comfortable over there. To his surprise, he found Nana without apparent cause, pulling at her halter and trying to keep her head as far as possible from the bundle of hay.
yes. If only this question is there, then you need not to give the explanation of their behavior, how they were living there. If it is a short question in 30 to 40 words, then you need to tell only that part which is asked. When Toto was finally accepted by grandmother, he was offered a comfortable home in the stable where he had the family donkey Nana as a companion. Clear? Yes. Next question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Students, come forward. Raise your hands. Arpit Joshi. Arpit Joshi.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, beta. Listen the next question. How was Toto treated during cold winter evenings?
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
How was Toto treated during cold winter evenings? Yes. How was Toto treated during cold winter evenings? Anyone else? Raise your hands quickly. Those who can answer, come forward, beta. Take initiative to participate in the discussions. No one raising hand. Again, the same students coming forward. Hitika, yes, beta. Hitika,
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
A great treat for Toto during the cold winter evening was the large bowl of warm water given by the grandmother.
Yes. Yes, yes, continue.
And after that, he would start cunningly test the temperature with his hand, then gradually step into the
Mm. During cold winter evenings, Toto was given a large bowl of warm water by grandmother for his bath. This was a great treat for Toto as he loved taking baths in warm water and washing himself with soap. Clear? Now let's have the discussion of some general question based on the values in the form of long questions, which you can call as value-based questions or the case-based studies, in which you have to give your own point of view based on the idea given in the chapter. Yes. Listen the question carefully. Again, the same students raising hand. Come forward, beta. Question is, do you think it was a good idea to bring Toto home? And what qualities of grandfather are highlighted in the story? Do you think it was a good idea to bring Toto home? Yes, the same students raising hand. I have to give the turn to them if you are not willing to answer. Yes, Gauri beta.
Yes, ma'am. It was a good idea to bring Toto home because Toto was kept as a slave or tied with the Tonga driver, but at grandfather's in private zoo, he was kept free, and the quality the quality of feeling the grandfather here represents the quality of that he knows.
Yes. Yes, beta. You're finding some problem, network issue. Yes, Hiteshri beta, you want to continue? Hiteshri, you want to continue with the same idea?
Ma'am, yes, that Toto was not very comfortable in with the Tonga driver, and as the grandfather bought him from that, it was like a good idea so that he could be better comfortable. Yes, he was very mischievous and naughty sometimes, and he did some destruction to the house too. But if we think about that, he was like a naughty animal, but I think his heart was pure, and the feelings highlighted from the grandfather's behavior was like that. Grandfather was like a good hearted person. When he loved someone, he didn't kind of find the mistakes from that person like he did from Toto's. As he disrupted the wall completely, but he didn't say anything to that, and he actually took it in a positive way, that he is very active and clever. So we can say that he was kind of a good a positive person towards everyone.
Yes. Any other quality? Chahat? Yes, beta, you want to add in the qualities of grandfather? From the whole chapter, what qualities of the grandfather do we get if you have to write about the character of the grandfather or all the good qualities?
Ma'am, the same things that grandfather was a very kind-hearted man.
Leave
He
this
loved
point. Please leave this point which has already been discussed. Anything else? He was a
Yes,
gentle person who was kind to
Grandfather
animals
was
and
fond of
animals.
animals.
Yes, he was fond of animals. You can give the example here that he has a private zoo and he has so many animals and the birds here. Yes.
Ma'am,
Anything
he
else?
had a good sense of humor too.
Yes. Can you prove this? Give an example.
Ma'am, when grandfather took Toto to Saharanpur, there as the ticket collector told grandfather that he has to pay for Toto also. So he said that I have a Totos in my pocket. I have to pay for this also as you charge for all the animals.
Yes,
So
very
we can
good.
say that he's funny too.
Yes, he has humorous touch in his character also. Anything else? Anyone else
ma'am.
wants to add? Yes.
Ma'am, Toto was a very mischievous animal, and he did destruction in the house. But since grandfather does not angry on him, he was very polite.
Yes, grandfather was happy with that performance which he did. In the beginning, it was told that he was happy, he was pleased with the performance and his deeds when he caused destruction in the closet. He just torn the coat, blazer of the narrator also, and he was happy. He did not get angry. That shows that he was tolerant. टॉलरेंट समझते हो जो सहन शक्ति जिसमें बहुत ज्यादा हो he was tolerant towards him and continued loving him. And one more thing, anyone else? There is still one more point that is left. Anyone who wants to add it? Yes, any
Ma'am,
other?
grandfather
Yes, yes.
grandfather was not from well-to-do family.
Yes, he did not belong to a rich or well-to-do family. Even then, he was spending money on the animals due to love and liking for the animals. There is one very important point that is left between. Anyone who wants to add any other idea that comes in your mind? Was he worried about the safety of the animals? Was he worried about the safety of the animals which he was keeping at his private zoo? सोचता था उनके बारे में या रख दिए लाकर तो खत्म बात?
Yes, ma'am, he was worried.
Yes, he ensured about the safety and comfort of all those animals. That's why he visited again and again in the um, zoo or in the servants' quarter where he used to keep the animals. So listen again, we have discussed almost all the points. I'm giving you the nutshell how you are to answer the question. The first part, Toto's previous owner was a Tonga driver. You have to give a little introduction about that also, giving the idea, who often tied the little monkey with a feeding trough. It seems that Toto was unhappy there as he felt out of place at the Tonga driver's place. Sensing his discomfort, grandfather, who loved animals, brought the little monkey home. In a way, it was a good idea to bring Toto home as grandfather was fond of animals and had a private zoo at home where he took good care of his pets. Grandfather was a gentleman who was kind towards birds and animals. He would often bring home new birds and animals despite of grandmother's um, nature, who become fussy about it. He would buy animals at any cost if he felt that they were not being treated well. At his private zoo, his pets were taken care of and were ensured safety and comfort. Toto created great mischief at his place, but grandfather was tolerant towards him and continued loving him. Sometimes his mischiefs humored him, as you have given the example of the tortoise, you can add it here. Grandfather came out as a kind and lovable person who was generous towards animals. He was a strong-willed man, having determination for anything with a good sense of humor. Now coming to one more next question. What all mischief did Toto play at the grandfather's house? Do you think Toto was happy there? Yes.
Toto was happy there as he got all the freedom there. He did not live like slaves.
Yes. First question was, what all mischief did Toto play at grandfather's house? You have to tell about all the destructions, all the uh, problems which he caused. And then you have to give in another paragraph your opinion about Toto. Was he happy there or not? You will divide the question into two parts. Yes, raise your hands. Anyone quickly? Unmute yourself and answer what should be written here. First about the destruction that he caused. Yes, beta, come forward. Don't waste time. Parneet, beta, yes, continue.
Ma'am, Toto was very mischievous monkey. First when he was closed in a closet, he that he has torn the wallpaper ornamental paper off the wall, and the wall was naked as brick and plaster. uh, the peg in the wall was also wrenched from its socket, and narrator's blazer was also torn out. And then when he was finally accepted by grandmother and was given a comfortable home in a stable, he had a little fight with Nana, the family donkey. He Toto fastened onto her a long ears with his sharp little teeth. After that, he made frequent losses for narrator's house, like he broke the dishes and torn the clothes and curtains and wallpapers. I think Toto was very happy in grandfather's house because he got his all freedom, and he also got in during cold winter evenings, he also got warm baths, and he got his comfortable home in the stable, and I think he was very happy there.
Yes, very good. You missed one point of grabbing the food also in the kitchen. He also
Yes,
used to snatch and take their food also in between. So we have a lot of ideas from her. The Toto, the little monkey, was very naughty and playful. From the day he arrived at grandfather's house, he left no stone unturned to create chaos, disorder, and destruction in the house. He ripped off the plaster of the narrator's room and even tore his blazer into pieces. When he was moved to live with the other animals, he troubled them so much that he would not let his companion sleep at night. While traveling with grandfather by train, he poked his head out of the bag in which he was hidden, and grandfather had to pay for his tickets. He also did not get along well with Nana, the family donkey, in the stable, in the kitchen. Once he accidentally burnt himself and also grabbed the food from the table grandmother had laid out. To spite grandmother further, he threw the dish from the tree and broke it into 100 pieces. खाना भी चुराया और उस प्लेट को भी नीचे फेंक दिया और उसको तोड़ दिया टुकड़ों में. So in the next paragraph, you can mention your views. I don't think that Toto was happy there despite grandfather being kind and gentle towards him and grandmother being considerate. Grandmother did not like having pets at home, but she took good care of them. But all such gestures could not keep the little monkey happy, as animals love to live in a free environment and should not be tamed. House and zoo cannot be their natural homes, and therefore they can be happy only in their natural habitat, that is forest. So in this way, you can answer in yes also, and you can answer in no also. But you have to justify your point. As she said yes, and she proved the point कि कैसे वो अपने चाहे वो पसंद करते थे या नहीं family members वहां पर, but he was enjoying his freedom. Whereas I said no, and I proved this point because though the grandfather was kind and gentle, but grandmother did not like, and he was kept in home, and the family members wanted him to live in restrictions and not to cause any destruction, not to move anything, not to roam here and there. But he was not willing to. He wanted to enjoy his freedom. So the idea which the writer wants to convey, we have to bring up to that idea that house and the zoo cannot be their natural homes. Therefore, they cannot be happy in the restricted areas. They wanted to enjoy their freedom and happiness in the natural surroundings only. So you can answer in yes also, you can answer in no, but it should be justified with your point of view. Okay. Now there's one more question. Do you think it was a good idea to keep Toto's presence a secret from narrator's grandmother? What is your opinion? Was it a good idea to keep it secret from grandmother's? Toto's presence was kept as a secret from grandmother. Do you feel it was good? Yes, Gauri beta.
Yes, it was good to keep a secret because if grandmother would have told the known about the Toto's presence, she might have told grandfather to send him away, and then Toto might go back to Tonga River and be live as a slave or tied. So it was good to keep a secret from grandmother, but for some time only until
Yes.
you were ready to tell her.
If I say no, anyone? Anyone who wants to go for no? Yes, Paneet Kaur. Good. Yes, beta, come forward.
Ma'am, I think it is not a good idea to keep Toto's presence as secret from grandmother, because if grandmother found Toto before grandfather told her about Toto, she would be more angry on grandfather. And as the incident they showed that Toto has caused a lot of damage in the closet and torn the narrator's pleasure, she would be more angry for all that damage, and she would never allow grandfather to keep any other animal.
Yes, again the same idea. You can answer in yes also, you can answer in no also, but you have to justify your point. And one value comes out of this. In a family,